Greetings everyone. Let me just chat to you a little bit before I jump into today's review. I just woke up and decided to do this video. And I thought I'd start my day with just talking about some positive things. And that's how you order your day. Okay, if you get up first thing in the morning and the first thing you're watching is stories about people who are hurting or people who terrible things are happening to, listen, you're just inviting more of that energy to you. So try to start your day on a positive note. Now, today I'm going to review the Delpratt family. Been watching them for a while, for a good while. And always had plans to do a review on them, but nothing like the present, and I always wait for timing. Now, the Delpratt family consists of Adrian, the husband, Cassie, Cassie with the good hair and the good body Cassie, and their sons, Jeyden and Kyrie. Now, these guys are a very good example of black excellence. Listen, sometimes people don't get the accolades they deserve, and sometimes when people are doing what they're doing, you often don't hear about these ones. We often hear about the problems. We're not hearing about the ones who are providing the solution. So I absolutely love this family. The first time I watched them, they were doing I think they were somewhere on the north coast. I'm not sure if it's Ochi, but they tend to do real estate reviews, take you into these apartments or these houses, tell you what the property value is, show you around, just beautiful. And for someone who live in a very cold place, sometimes when you're watching these videos and you're looking at the backdrop and you're seeing what your money can give you, it sort of put perspective to you being in the foreign places. Because if you're not careful, you will live in these parts for 30-40 years and you don't come to nothing, as they would say in Jamaica. And for the price of coffee or something from one of these big companies, just a coffee every day, the habit of buying a coffee, you'd be surprised to see how much money you could save. So a lot of times when you have all these bills, and for some of us, as soon as one problem is off, another one comes, you can get sidetracked and you can get to retirement even though you've worked 1-2 jobs all your life and you don't do anything with it, and it's not a nice feeling. And so Adrian and Cassie comes in and show you what you can get for your money and show you how important it is to be thrifty, how to be smart with your spending. This couple epitomize the idea of good investment, knowing how to live on their budget and know how to invest. And they are so low-key in terms of how our people love to floss and carry on. Even the home that they live in shows how brilliant they are, because they could buy a mansion and spread out in it and can't afford it, but they buy something that is comfortable for their family and that allows them to not just purchase other property but build. Big up yourself, Adrian. I just admire you guys so much. Your male and female balance, both of you make an awesome couple. You feed on each other's energy. When you're doing the videos and you're talking, Adrian, and it's time for Cassie to speak, you let her speak. And sometimes it seems as if you guys finish each other's conversation. It's so nice to see, because we have the narrative that black families are all broken, that black people don't know how to hold it together in their family, and it's not true. But we know it's a big issue. We know about the pain and suffering that our people go through. We know the dysfunction that exists in our families. But listen, you're doing it for those boys and the future children that you may have. We admire you, we appreciate you, and it's my opportunity to say thank you, Cassie and Adrian, for doing what you do, because for many of us, we live vicariously through you and we're learning from you. So people, My subscribers and viewers, if you don't know them, and some of you already know them, because they're a big channel in my view, in my opinion. You don't have to have a million for you to be big. It's what you're doing on it. You could have small group of people following you, but what you're doing is so fantastic, and what they're doing is very fantastic. They profile also, farming, and they think about how to save money, primarily, the idea of how we can save money, how we use natural resources, how we can build our wealth and still remain humble. Very humble couple, guys. If you watch them, you know this is the truth. If it is something that you agree with, just drop it in the comment section. Say truth. I love to see these kinds of family. There's something about Adrian as a man that I admire so much. And as I said, the male and the female balance that I see there. Listen, people, if it's possible for you to meet the right partner, you can do amazing things. If you set out with the right intention and the right goal. Listen, people have relationships and they don't work out. But sometimes when you calculate your part and look at the mistakes that you make and look at better choices as you go forward, meeting the right person can really make the difference in how your life turns out, all your possibilities. So I think this couple is really so connected and so good together, where they're building, they have their Airbnbs. I think they have 2 now, or maybe 3. Correct me if you ever watch this, Adrian. And, people are invited to stay at their property, but they're also giving you an opportunity or answer some questions for you about real estate, about how to list your Airbnb, and all the key or critical information that you need on their channel. Any questions you have about real estate, there's a possibility there's a video on there that will answer your questions. Continue to do what you guys do. I really appreciate you. And I'm not going to drag this out, guys. I just want to introduce you to the Delpratt family. And their focus is on investment, is on building, is on family life, is on, how to build your wealth in the Jamaican space. That is so beautiful to see. There's a lot of progressive people in Jamaica, some of whom will just wait for an opportunity, and some of them who just wait for them to find someone who can lead them in the right direction. So if I had any questions about real estate or about Airbnb, I'd feel comfortable going to them to ask them questions. Watch their videos, guys. Sometimes when I fall behind, I binge watch this channel, because I need more positive energy, more of this in my life. So I watch some of the other stuff, but the thing that brings me back to my own center and the things that I enjoy doing, which is growing and building wealth and being positive, and understand that you don't have to have billions of dollars, you don't have to be very wealthy to invest and to grow. All right. So once again, bless up yourself. I love your family, and I wish you all the best for the future as you continue to make the right choices in your life and to promote and produce quality content, so that we can look and say, you know what, we know a lot of negative things go on in the space, but there's so much more positive that we need to focus on. Okay, guys, I feel like there was something else. Oh, and this is a brata. Adrian's mom is Val's Kitchen. Check her out too. This is a 2-for-1 deal. Check out Val's Kitchen. She's always doing her cooking. And Val, I love your story times. They're beautiful. We need more. Okay, more story times. Bless up yourself, everybody. Have a wonderful day.